you going to be our first fan? Are you going to be our first fan and go live? Watch us.
There was somebody in here.
YouTube.
Interesting.
Oh, there we go.
All right, we got our one fan. Woo!
Number one fan. See if we got like a little crown and stuff right there. Babe, if we ever go to Texas to visit your dad, we're going to visit Dustin too. Yay, we got Sanchez here.
Hello, Mr. Sanchez.
We'll wait till we get a few more people and we'll start. Do you have one of these?
I don't have the green one. I'm very jealous.
Well, I want it from.
Yeah, I know. You win a lot of stuff. People give you autograph things. You're not even that famous. I don't understand.
If you were to hang around me, you'd like me. I mean, I suckered my wife in. She's way above my league. I don't know why she's with me.
I mean, she's clearly the intelligent one.
she is the intelligent one. Captain Audi. That's a modded a strife form. Man, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting your name right now. So we'll do like some pre chit chat. So I know you said you got a commission coming. Like, how many commissions do you normally like take on? Well, great, Mr. Sanchez. How you doing?
Well, like, I try and get as many as I can, but it seems like nobody has money, and then everybody has money at the same time.
Yeah.
So then, like, I get loaded up with commissions at the same time. So it's just juggling that, trying to get the easier ones out first, obviously.
Yeah. So what's your, like, if you had to say like your bread and butter, what's your bread and butter as far as like the commissions go?
The terror scouts.
Dude, where do you even find the terror scouts though?
I have a guy that he loves them and he buys them. And then around here we have gun shows. So those guys have money.
Yeah.
The kids are walking around, they're bored. I mean, they've seen the same AR-15 12 bajillion times.
Yeah.
You know? And then they're like, oh my gosh, this guy has Nerf blasters and cards and stuff. And then he shows them the terror scout, as I like to call it.
The terror scout.
Because it's got the laser on it.
Yeah.
It's got a terror scout with laser beam on its head, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, people love them because they're just, once I do the dual battery, because on those I split it up. So one is they're both 9.6 volt batteries, which shout out Maritime Foam for kind of inspiring that. Not using lipos. I use some lipos now, but before I was like, you know what, 9.6 nickel metal hydride batteries, real nice. On that, the battery compartment's huge. And then you put two of those packs in there. One pack runs the board and it just runs the board and the electronics and then the drive motors. And then the other side is the blaster side.
Okay.
So the blaster's not draining down the mobility part. So I've gotten a few clubs that were interested in like implementing it in games. I know the guys down in Houston want to do something like that. I think it'd be cool to have like a century or something. Like one team takes control of it and then they're just running down the field because you can't tag it out.
Yeah.
I mean, it may be good for like 2 targets if you have a 25 round drum mag on it, but yeah, those things are awesome. I want to get one for myself. I feel like a blacksmith. I don't know if you feel that way. Like you make all this cool stuff,
and like I don't want to get rid of it,
and then you don't want to get rid of it.
My wife's listening. Babe, how do we look? Do we look okay? Okay. Like, am I handsome? Is Dustin handsome? Okay, thank you. So I make stuff and I priced it like a little high, dude, because there's and tell me if I'm wrong, but it seems like if you just make stuff and put it out for sale, the stuff has slowed down dramatically over the last 4 to 6 months. Does it seem like that to you?
When I first started this, I told myself after my first 4 failures, just do commissions. And that's why, because man, you'll spend money on it and it'll just be sitting.
Yeah.
And then I feel like eventually those guys, they just get rid of stuff. They give it away or they sell it. It's just like a car.
Yeah.
You dump a whole bunch of money into it and then you're never gonna get what you put into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, mainly I stick with commissions because I can't just be having blasters just sitting here.
Yeah.
And eventually you're just, or what's worse is you just absorb it into your collection and then your wife starts yelling at you.
That's exactly it. And my wife told me, because that's what I was doing. I was buying motors and flywheels and stuff left and right, just building stuff. And hi, Mr. Severia. Oh, Severia. She told me she yelled at me. She's like, "No more. No, that is it. No more." But you're exactly right, because I find myself trying to lower stuff down for super cheap, and then after I do that, I go see some Nimrod with a halfway built Strife that looks like absolute dog crap, sell for $160 with the battery door not even. It looks like they cut it out with the freaking cheese grater,
Well,
And I'm like, damn it.
I mean, as much work as we put into stuff, it's just easier just to be like, hey, this is how much it costs if you wanted to do this, and just give them an example. And that's why a lot of times that's why I post so much. I'm not walking around with Instagram's amazing because you can just be like, my Instagram, you can see all my work. This is all the stuff I've done. You can kind of if you have an idea, I can try and do it like you all the time. Seems like every 2 days you have some new idea you want to do.
Dude, I got 1,000 ideas. This right here, so our topic today is probably gonna be flywheels. We're just chit chatting right now. But I was gonna put a solenoid in this because there's plenty of room right here. But what I'm gonna do with this, because this is the first gen that just came out.
Now looking down the barrel again.
I killed it. I'm gonna shoot myself. I know I am one of these days.
Don't get us flagged, dude. I know that's just an Omnia and it just looks like a brick, but come on.
Yeah.
You're brandishing an Omnia and then you're staring down the barrel.
I keep telling my wife,
you need a shirt that has you looking down the barrel of a blaster. Just big, right on the chest.
That's gonna be my shirt, dude. Because CR Nerf told me, he was like, "Hey, you need a shirt," and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do that." But the
your wife should be your first customer.
Yeah. So I got all the Thrift Life stickers print out there. So Mr. Sanchez, you're gonna get one. Dustin, you guys are gonna get a couple. And I'm gonna try to reach out to everyone on the phone. Dude, I am telling you, the foam dart marksman group, Discord group, is the most active, most friendly, most knowledgeable group I've been to. And I'm on some of the bigger Discord groups, but it's so jumbled up and asking for help and stuff like that. I see people asking for help, but they never get responses. With us, whether it just be talk crap, we at least we get a response within a timely manner, to whatever we're building.
You need to stop sharing our utopia.
Hey, Captain Shotgun is cool. I like that kid.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you're telling all these people this is a great Discord and they're gonna get 200 new members and
it's like that taco shop that's really good that you tell everyone about and then it goes to crap because they got too many people. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Can you give me something to drink?
But yeah, Discord, you gotta find the small one, and it's gotta be
Yeah.
like your tribe. Like even I know like the guys on like the Foam News Collective, and then like the World Foam Alliance Discords. Like it's just a lot of people, and I mean you want that. It's just a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
you're
noise.
real. You're exactly right. And like, I like how we are because it seems like I feel like I could just, I know you guys are states away, halfway across the U.S., but I feel like I could just meet up with you guys at a park and then like we'll all be cool. Just blast. I'm not going to say that word, blasting each other with these Nerf blasters. Like we've known each other because I like the smallness of that.
Yeah,
So
no, they're pretty
yeah,
good guys, and it's funny because we have the group up here, but like up here, Moose is king, and I have no problem with that. I love Moose, but I hate him because he got me in this much debt with all this crap. Because I wasn't even gonna do all this. I probably would have been out. Like if it wasn't for Moose, I probably would have just been out and be like, "Yeah, this isn't my thing. This is way too expensive. There's no return. Like these are
yeah.
kids' toys." But then like he showed me like the side, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing."
Speaking of designer, I need you to do me another keychain, but you got to do it for free this time because it's a favor for me.
A favor for you. Listen, I know I joked last time and said you're gonna make me famous. I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like you're riding my coattail.
Is he the one that does your things?
Yes.
I need him to start making me clay cutters.
I keep telling Dustin I'm gonna learn CAD, and he says no because if I learn CAD, I'm not gonna need him anymore.
We'll always need him. Okay. You know what? Give me his Instagram. I'm gonna start writing it myself.
Yeah, Dead Man's Phone. Can't miss it.
Well, I guess she won't get rid of your only friend, so
Yeah.
I guess I'm safe.
Am I allowed to drink this on here? Am I gonna get like copyright?
What is that?
It's a Coke Zero.
Does it have red 40 in it?
What's that?
We're gonna get flagged. I said, does it have red 40 in it? Because then we'll get
Yeah,
flagged.
dude, I bet you it does.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it actually doesn't. I'm surprised. Everything has red 40. Green dye has red 40.
What's crazy to me, it totally off topic, but it's like I'm a energy drink connoisseur,
Uh-huh.
and I mainly right now I'm drinking Bang and C4.
Uh-huh.
They have no color.
Yeah.
Guys, it's okay. It's okay for the drink that has color. It's fine. I'm not looking and being like, man,
Something
that
surprised
color.
me.
It surprised me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So,
Anyway,
all right. Well, let's actually start chatting.
okay.
13 minutes in. Let's start chatting.
Mr. Sanchez, I'm not ignoring you. The spam needs a little bit of work. I don't think you did it in a while. So I love it though. It's smooth. Go to Florida. Do not go to Florida. Because that guy, you meet up with him and he'll sell you half of his collection while you're there. Don't
He's
do it.
that cheap, or he's that good of a salesman?
I wanted to buy his Pathfinder because he did a short dart conversion on it. And I love the aesthetics of that thing. So I messaged him. I was like, "Hey, I'd really like to have this as a wall hanger, and maybe use it." So then he was like, "Well, it's kind of an awkward box if I ship it to you because we were gonna try and him drop." And this past trip, I was
What's up, Mr.
like
Morat? What's up,
joking
Joe?
with him, and I was like, "Hey." I was joking with him, and I was like, "Hey, like you should drop off the Pathfinder." And he's like, "That's not a problem." And like last time I looked at the map, I swear he was like an hour out from Disney World, and I was like, "There's no way he's gonna drive an hour one way to drop off this blaster." Because he was making like maybe $40 or something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "No, like it's okay." He's like, "No." He's like, "I'll go drop it off." So then he's like, "I also have more that I'm selling," and I'm like, you know. And then he shows me the spam. Oh my gosh. It's green and black. It's in my colors. I love the thing. So I was like, you twisted my arm. So they gave me a killer deal for both. And then I told them when I was there, I was like, I was gonna buy the piston pump, but now all my money's gone
Yeah.
because I bought these two.
I think currently I have two. I got one converted already, one converted Pathfinder, and I have one ready for conversion. Do I have another one put away somewhere? I might have another one put away somewhere. I'm not sure because it's just the form factor of it. It's
You
light.
shouldn't say that
I'll
out
give
loud.
you one, dude.
You should say that out loud because your wife will be like,
Oh,
"What?
dude, I do
How
have
many
another
do
one.
you
I have
have?"
another one new
That was
in
pretty
box out in my shed.
in your
Well, I mean,
shed.
it's temperature controlled to
I
my
know.
environment around here at 104 degrees.
Yeah, Texas isn't any better. I have my stuff in the attic. It's probably 300 degrees up there. So just like my wife's like going away, and like this is my nice stuff. I can't put this in the attic. 'Cause I'm gonna pull it down.
Yeah.
It's gonna be melted garbage.
And it's funny because like my wife will get mad at me because I have all this stuff laying around, and I was like, "Fine, I'll go put it in the shed." And like when she goes to sleep, I go get it out of the shed. I kind of just tuck it places because I don't want the heat like messing with it.
You're giving up all your secrets.
She took off. She's driving. She's not gonna hear that, and she's not gonna come back and watch this video. But
Yeah, she stopped watching.
yeah. So so I was into RC cars big time, like nitro RC cars. Not to get off subject for too long. I was doing a video of one that I custom built, and I had it sitting on the table, the kitchen table. It's like, oh, my wife's gonna kill me. Sheriff finds out, and this was like 8 minutes into the video, and I go, but she's never gonna find out. She came in later. She's like, "You got something to tell me?" And I was like, "What? What? As far as I know, I hadn't done anything. I didn't eat the like last cookie or anything." She's all, "So I'm not gonna find out, huh?" And I was like, "Oh crap." So she's pretty sneaky sometimes.
Yeah,
So
but yeah, um, guys, we're not. Oh, if you guys bought a piston pump and you bought that adapter thing, don't use the adapter thing. Just find your local Nerf and have them wire you up a nice XT30 connector.
what's up, Blaster Arms? I'm surprised Mr. Blaster Arms, stopped by to say hi because him and Bots are the Texas YouTube celebrities as far as casts go.
Yeah, well, Bots' computer exploded and I thought he died. But he wasn't even messaging me back. And I asked Blaster, I was like, "Is he still alive?" He's like, "Yeah, he's still alive." He's like, "We're trying to get it sorted out." So I'm like,
Is that
"All right,
Surge
I'm dying."
saying it's so hard to solder? We know that's not true, Surge. Surge is the foam dart marksman, isn't he?
Eventually, we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it and see who the true foam dart marksman is.
Yes, Blaster Arms, you are a
But yeah,
celebrity, whether you know it or not.
I'm really fiending for my Monday fix because it's really ticking me off. It's been 3 weeks. I'm starting to smash dishes Mondays because they already
Okay, now
suck.
tell me this. I think we talked about it last time. The desk pop. We were talking about the other guys, but dude, I had such a stressful day the other day, and it takes a lot to stress me out. So and if you ever come to my town and you drive a Chevrolet and you want like customer service, I'm going to give you no doubt. No one's going to give you better customer service than I do. Um, so like some rich douchebag was being an a-hole to me because he had his truck there for one day and we didn't get everything done. At noon when all the tasks were undoable to get it done by noon. He had to wait till like 4:30 to get his truck. He was being an absolute douchebag, and he even realized he was being a douchebag, and he said, "Well, I better shut my mouth before you whoop my butt all across this parking lot." I said, "Yeah, you know." He realized it because I think he kind of saw my eye twitching a little bit. But dude, I had to come home and just like get something and just Do it like a desktop, you know? There's just something about that.
I usually get my smiley and have some nice clinking
Yeah.
action going.
Or like, okay, so well, that's what I'm gonna work on next. I don't have anything that's modded full auto right now. I have a Straddlehawk that I bought the plate from Kelly Industries a year and a half ago.
Sitting in a cardboard box for like a year, disassembled, because I burned the switches out in it. Because I just 9.6. You know, this was early. This is early Dead Man's Foam modding. I just threw a 9.6. I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. And then it just, I was like, oh no, no.
So you ran
And then I saw how much
9.6 through the stock switches.
Yeah, and I looked at how much the switch plate was, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not spending that money right now. Ignore the $500 of printers and all this other stuff I bought. The switch plate was.
I know it's funny because like you're sitting there sometimes, and I'm like, okay, I'll spend $16. What was it, like $17 now? Yeah, I'll spend $17 on some fangs. I'll buy 3 sets of them, and I'll be looking at my shoes, and I'm like, well, I could probably go another month before I buy some more shoes. And like, if it's rainy season over here, like I try to stay out of the puddles because the bottoms are wore out. And my sock will get soaked. I'm like, it'll go another month. I need these flywheels.
I hate that. I hate because I do fleet maintenance, so whatever the weather is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hate being cold and wet, man. I cannot. Oh my gosh, I always got my extra drawers in my truck and my socks, just in case. I'm not driving home like that.
I don't mind the socks, and the wet thing I hate it. Like during the summertime, my wife loves to go swimming. We don't have a pool, but my sister-in-law lives a block away. Like she goes, "Aren't you gonna get in?" I get in for 5 minutes. I'm out. I just maybe because I'm hairy. I don't like the way the water feels on me. I can't. So back to the topic at hand again. Okay, so
Real quick, yes, now I know to use a MOSFET. Now I know. I did not know back then. I was just slanging and banging. It was the Wild Wild West.
I originally put a MOSFET in this thing, but I screwed up because when I started to mod this, I was originally going to put a switch in it, and I cut out a certain area where I was going to cut it out and put the switch in. Well, the arm slid up and down for the rev that went to the rev switch, and I had issues with it sticking. And the MOSFET is great. Once you get used to using switches, you miss kind of the clickiness of it, but at the same time, I didn't mind the softness of the MOSFET. But I screwed this one up to where I was squeezing it, and the rev trigger would get stuck because I cut out a portion of the slide, so I had to put a switch in it.
Yeah, the man, that click, so satisfying.
There's something about that click, man. It's just like people ask me, like, what? Why don't you? Of course, we all get it. Why don't you do paintball? Why don't you do airsoft? It's like I want to sock people in their teeth whenever they say that. I was like, you don't know how many people come from airsoft or come from paintball because it's just a bunch of douchebags that don't know how to have. Maybe at first they know how to have fun, but usually seasoned guys are like, no, everyone takes it too serious. They act like they're like in real battle or something.
The reason I got out, but I was young then, was the cost of paint. And now that I'm an adult, it's the cost.
Yeah.
Not doing it. Like darts are cheap and I can reuse them over and over again.
Especially in flywheelers. Flywheelers are a little less sensitive to like crappy darts.
You can't desk pop with the paintball marker in your house. Okay, you can't do that. Your wife would be super mad.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about what we got on the table right now. What are we working on right
now? Well, I've been trying to get instruction manual together for my beauty over here. I did release the beta. Thank you guys that were interested in the beta. Yeah, together, and I just have to get the assembly instructions because it's not really cut and dry. You got to do some
Yeah.
finagling. There might be some cursing involved, but once you get it built, oh my gosh, amazing.
And see, if I had, that's the thing. Like I told my wife says that, not to get off topic like we keep doing. She says that I'm not good at doing house stuff. I'm great at like building. Like I am absolutely amazing at building. It's just I am so anal about it. It took no lie. It took me a week, almost 2 weeks, to patch up a hole because we removed a mirror from the wall. I said, oh, that'd be funny if there's a big old hole behind it. Sure enough, there was a big old hole behind it because there was a medicine cabinet. I took me almost 2 weeks of filling, going back and forth because I could still kind of see lines, even though a mirror was going to go over it anyways, and you never would have saw it. I'm too anal when it comes to house stuff because I overbuild. That's the thing, and that's the same thing with like my blasters. I overbuild them. Like I want to be confident that someone's getting a quality product. And if I wasn't so anal and I wasn't so busy with my kids, dude, I'd be building. I'd be building the dirty dog too.
How many commissions do you get regularly? Since you asked me, and I never got an answer from you.
You know what? It's slowed down. I got 2 pending commissions. So that's it. And I'm still working with the customer on one because he wanted me. He was like, okay, I want something that's semi-auto. I want it solenoid. I want it brushless. And I asked him, I was like, so what do you got right now? He goes, well, I got a Venom, and he had something else. He had like pro off the shelf stuff, but he's wanted to go like full bore with it. So the Ravens been solid. See, that's the only thing. Like I know I build quality stuff, but it's always in the back of my head. Like, is it still lasting? I'm glad, Mr. Sanchez, that it's working out for you. But I'm gonna perfect. The Raven is not perfect. As soon as I shipped him the Raven for his birthday, I'm like, oh, I had like tons more ideas, but his birthday was like, it was like so close, and I just wanted to hook him up with something. I had that tug to just want to hook him up. What's up, Captain Shotgun? But I have plenty of ideas coming through, and I don't know if I spoke about it last time, but I'm going to do different barrels. Danny Pack, which is Thirsty for Foam, he gave me another idea for the barrel. He said the bigger barrel was a better idea, but the dart still got to push through air. So I want to get a bigger barrel. I want to slot it down the sides, so it's like an open muzzle.
Thirsty for Foam's work is amazing. I just would like to say that, like, his merge work is amazing. I appreciate guys that do that stuff.
Yeah.
Like mods doesn't need to paint it. So anal. He's so anal about it. He's like, oh, I gotta paint this. Like, no,
Yeah.
to paint it. Like it looks fine.
Yeah, like everything, like his
I don't care
stuff
that the color's
flows.
so
Like
mad.
it flows good. Random Nerf stuff.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of brain.
Yeah. And see, I think I like the kind of like rat rod look of stuff not matching.
I think I do too. And then like Longboard Lord.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, I see his stuff all the
time. He takes it to the game with zip ties on it. Stays, performs. I'm like, I don't understand.
Dude, does he? Okay, so without getting too personal, does he have kids?
I don't know. I don't know anything about that dude. All I know is he does fine. I call him King Choppa.
Yes, because
everything he touches just one piece.
I see him post in the morning. I have this idea, and like a few hours later, all those blasters he had in his idea are chopped up and put together.
It's all done.
I was like, "There's no way he's got kids to be able to do something like that."
Spending 4 days to cat a hinge, and this guy's banging out blasters left and right.
Yeah. And someone asked me, who was it? One of my coworkers asked the other day. They said, "What would your ultimate good time be?" I said, "If everyone left me the heck alone for a month, not because I don't love them, but so I could do housework and mainly work on blasters till like 4 a.m, get 5 hours of sleep, and work wake up and start working on blasters again. Like,
I know you couldn't do this during the night, like just for a night, but like a whole day modding party would be
oh, dude,
freaking
no doubt.
amazing. Every time I see somebody having a modding party, I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god, like I'm so jealous.
Like
And usually they're just putting kits together, but like getting down on like some like they used to do back in the day
yeah.
on some Nerf stuff, cutting shells and stuff, like that'd be fun.
Well, see, last year, that's what's cool. So, Ragnarok Oktoberfest, Friday is Mod Party Day. So they have like the expo and the mod party the same in the gym, off along the walls. People are modding and stuff like that, which is cool. And then they have people with their blasters all set up doing like firing demos and stuff like that. And then you have like the vendors in the middle with all their stuff and everything. Like the first time I went 2 years ago, like I couldn't get away from work. I was like, okay, I got to go. And then we had to find someone to watch our kids. We went. By the time we got there, like everyone was closing up shop, and I was like, but I did get to buy. I did get to buy a blaster from Joe for super cheap. I forget what it was. Phoenix 2.0. I got it from him super cheap. That's about all I had to do. But and then last year I was broke, so I couldn't send that over there. So I just drove up Saturday for the Stalking Dead and drove back Saturday night, which is like 3.5 hour drive for me. I didn't get a chance to stay for the second day, but dude, it was like the thrill of like being around other dudes that are sitting there modding stuff. It sounded like a great time to me.
Oh yeah, old mod party. I would not have a mod party with Board Lord because everybody's stuff would go home all chopped up. And then I can see Mr. Reyna just crying over his blaster and like, what did I do? Because he does amazing work too, but all of it's 3D printed.
Oh yeah.
Except for the Apex Troopers. Oh my gosh, those things. I need to build one of those. Everybody's on that topic, sir, do you like building?
I know it's funny because I was chatting with Captain Shotgun the other day, and by the way, Captain Shotgun, I haven't forgot about you. I'm gonna give you a list of all the parts I have for the long shot for that bad boy right there. I have another one. This one, I believe I got from. I think I got it from Serge. Serge, did I get this one from you? I don't remember. I did a trade. I forget, but either way, we're talking. I was like, dude, Captain Shotgun, he's young, but he's got like a lot of spirit. I think he's 17 years old. I go, dude, here's the perfect thing you need to build, and that's why I turned him on to you guys. I still need to build one too. I got one just sitting this way. Back here is the washroom, and that's where my wife put me in my blasters. But I got one just sitting there waiting to be tore up. I just making the time to do it.
Yeah, I'm mostly a flywheeler guy. I was like we were talking off camera. Every Maverick I touch, if I open it up, it's gonna shoot like 40 FPS. Like we're not, nothing good's happening. The one thing I modded, it was loose green. It was kind of like a Jolt, but it had a direct plunger. The plunger wasn't on the bottom. It was like a smaller night finder, and it was translucent green, and then the plunger tube was clear. I brassed it, and that thing was getting like 90, and I'm like, okay, like that's fine. I'm fine with that. But that's like the only Springer, and then building my Smiley, like that was so satisfying building that thing. It was shooting 220, and I'm like, that's all I wanted. All these guys like Mr. Reyna, freaking mad scientist, doing all this plunger tube to barrel ratio and all this crap, and they're like, oh, well, this is shooting 250s consistently. I'm like, I just can't. Let's put a bigger spring in it. Let's just do it the American way.
Longer barrel. Like, okay, so this one might be for Mr. Reyna. I'm not sure if it was Serge or Reyna. This one might actually be Reina. We did a trade, but who knows if it's Mr. Reina because it's not orange.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
But and I'm right there with you. Like I have. Okay, so I will say this. I like messing with springers to try to get the FPS down. Um, I like this. Okay, so look, Serge says that right there. Building low power springer builds are very challenging. That's what I like. I like the challenge. Like me and my buddies were talking. One of my buddies was visiting from Oregon, and he's a transmission tech. And I said, I want to pull a transmission apart and learn how to do that, like these 10-speed transmissions, because I want the challenge of it. I don't want easy. I want the challenge. And I recently did a video. Not enough is doing some. We're doing a collaboration with the MK 1.2. He's doing like his blasting impressions, and I got it down to HVZ specs. And for me, that blaster is perfect at HVZ specs because there's just I love like don't get me wrong, I liked it when I had it high powered, but that blaster, that split design is the most useless thing ever. Because I know Dart Zone put it out there so you can clear up jams, but that's what the freaking jam rods are for. Like, and I think the MK 1.2 is an absolute beautiful blaster. I love the shell design on everything. And if they could just, I'm telling, I don't know if I talked about this last time or if I talked about it in the video I did on it. If Dart Zone could like hire me for 1 month, I can make like a 1.3 that's similar to the 1.2, but make it like an amazing blaster and get rid of all the suckiness and tell them where to improve at. Because that thing needed a buffer tube. It needed a buffer tube. It needed a solid body. It didn't need the dart guide. There's things that it needed that they just missed the mark on.
I feel like everybody wants to be employed by some toy manufacturer to fix the things that they screwed up.
You know what? Like they should listen to us. Like they really should. Like I think.
Well,
like, and we all think this. We've all said this before. Exactly, skinny pusher. Exactly, that's exactly what it needs. We've all said this before. Like, I think the community can come up with like better pro designs. Like, okay, yes, Dart Zone does listen to their community, but they're so fast to push stuff out that their QC is not the best all the time. I mean, back to this thing, like quality was okay, but the alignment was junk. Um, the pusher was like slow as hell. So this, I'm gonna get rid of the circuit board and rewire this to make it like a rapid strike and full auto. And I got it like right at 160 or so with some fangs. That's all I did was put fangs in it, and it's a solid blaster. But I burnt up the circuit board doing testing to try to figure out what was junk about it.
Yeah. But like we both know that the engineers try to do their best, and then it goes through 5 different other hands before it's a final product, and then they're like, "What is this?"
Yeah. So, and I think they need to reach out for what's that called where they contact you and you're like their field testers. There's a name for it. I'm not smart.
I know Nerf has that because Norm did that for Nerf. They had like a reach out thing.
There's a fancy name for it, but I can't remember what.
Yeah, a fancy study group, not the people. I don't know what some of these study groups are doing. They've got to be just 5-year-olds.
Yeah, not us modifying nerds. A legit study group.
Nah. Hey, I mean they make which I really wish beta tester. It's Captain Shotgun. It's something else.
Yeah,
it's
not
like
consultant,
some fancy.
not beta tester. And because I tried to do it for, okay, so I'm you guys know I'm massive. That's why I get called BigLor. But I wanted to do this thing with a bike company. I reached out to them and they were looking for people to be testers, and they wanted me, like they had me submit my my social media platforms, I guess to see how active I was. And I was like, well, hey, I want to do this with your bike. I'll show it off, blah blah blah. and I didn't get a chance to do it. That's where I learned the fancy name for it. But they definitely need that. But you're right. The shells are great. Like they're great at making shells. 30 shells. Like Nerf is awesome with their shell work. Even the 2.0s, even though they were junk blasters, the shells were sturdy as hell.
Yeah. But then you might see me every once in a while. Yeah. Like these Nerf blasters are just rotting in thrift stores because everybody's just going and buying the new hotness. Like everybody's just the
Yeah.
freaking piston pump. I was a little excited for the piston pump, but now I'm kind of
Yeah.
tired.
And I think maybe once we get it in our hands, my birthday's tomorrow. Once we get it in our hands,
Just in case you guys see a post about the piston pump, it was my
yeah.
birthday. It's not. I
My wife told me hell no. She said no more blasters are coming in this house, and I believe her. Until like we said last time when I was on Foam After Dark, I said I hide them in my car sometimes, and they asked me what I had in there. My vehicle blaster, I forget what it was. It's around here somewhere, but it was a rival blaster. That single shot rival blaster that you pull from the bottom. What is that? Knockout. There you go.
knockout.
It was a knockout. Truck blaster. Exactly.
One with the 4 tubes, but it's
Okay.
not the big one. It's the short one. It has the 4 tube rotated,
Yeah.
like you fill all the tubes up. I forgot what the giant one's called, but it's the smaller version of that. I haven't found the courage to get it out of my car yet.
Dude, so did you see that sale they had on was it the Challenger for $90?
Yeah, I already have. I loved like I was so horned up about the Challenger.
Artemis.
I wanted one so bad. I got it immediately. It's the same thing. I got it immediately when I saw it on its shelf. I got it home. Shout out Paper Skeletons. I bought the muzzle that he made for it, the
Uh-huh.
giant one, and then I ordered the extended battery door. Man, I took that thing to a war, and I was like, "This is it." Like, you only got I think it's 18 rounds, and then not all the magazines fit in it.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Um, and then it had issues, and I was just so now I have a nice wall hanger that I paid top dollar for, and now it's like $12. So that's great.
Well, see, that's the day, and this was like 2 weeks ago. The sale happened. Babe, I'm sorry if you're listening. I love you. Remember, my birthday's tomorrow, and you love me too. I pay the house payment. Remember that. Uh, she said, "No more goddamn blasters in this house. I am serious." And that was like that angry 5'2" Latina serious. And I was like, and I was just getting ready to get that the Challenger out of the car and bring it in. I said, "Nope." It's sitting on my tool cart at work right now until things kind of calm down. But okay, so I heard I even heard motors were burning out prematurely on the Challengers.
I didn't have that issue, but the play on the motors wasn't that great. So like you rock it from one side to the other, and you can hear them riding the
Oh,
cage.
that's what it was. Okay, but
Yeah. But then like it had some feeding issues, so like the ball would get stuck and it wouldn't go inside the breech for some reason. I don't like I said, it looks cool and everybody's like, Rival's not dead. And I was like, oh my gosh, this color scheme's
I
amazing. This
love
thing
that
looks
color
like
scheme.
yeah, it looks like a little 74U making attachments for this. And then it nice because it's pretty much priced at where it should
Yeah,
be right
exactly.
now. It makes me sick. I hope I don't find the receipt for that thing because I paid top
Dude,
dollar as soon as it
I
hits the
I bought the
shelves.
first same thing, top dollar, and you know where it's in my shed right now, wrapped up in plastic, put away in my toolbox in the shed. Uh, because like I said, I have all these plans, and I prefer flywheelers, 100%. Like, yes, I know they're not accurate like springers, but there's just something about that. You know, then full auto. It's cool. It's freaking cool. There's no doubt about it. But I'm gonna short dart. I'm not saying it because I'm gonna be the first one to do it, but I'm gonna short dart a Challenger. I only got it for the shell, and it's stupid. Well, I can't say that's stupid because I currently have a Strife X that's a shell.
You won't let go of the Strife X. You're the only person modern. Everybody's forgotten about it, and you won't let it go.
Dude, I won't let it go. I refuse to let it go, dude. Like,
it's still so expensive. Like, I thought that was hilarious when your wife was getting on to you for spending $40 on that thing, and she just like she doesn't realize that that's stupid cheap.
She doesn't. She doesn't appreciate it. Exactly, Mr. Sanchez. The Pathfinder looks great. I think someone in your group got the Pathfinder and shoved a nightingale in it. They cut it out, shoved a nightingale in it, did similar color, and I thought that looked pretty cool. I thought I saw it on one.
I mean, that's the one that I bought because I bought Mr. Sanchez's.
Okay, so it was Mr. Sanchez. Okay.
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool as hell. And that's another reason why I bought the Pathfinder, because I wanted to stick a nightingale in it. Strife X love seat. Or they say Strife X what? Oh, Captain Shotgun erased it. I wonder what he's gonna say. So okay. Not to brag, but Alex, I don't know, where's AJ at, dude? AJ, where are you at? Maybe I'll watch it later.
Dude, AJ #1 fan, and he's not even here. Where is he?
Oh, dude, he's on the road. He might still be on the road. And I didn't text him that we were doing it, but we kind of put feelers out and let people know. But okay, so not to pat myself on the shoulder or anything. There you go, Strife X lovers unite. That sounded kind
of. Y'all can keep that.
We know what you meant, Captain Shotgun, but that was our dirty minds obviously went somewhere else.
Do you have that tramp stamp on you, Lord?
You'll never see it, or will you?
I don't want to. I'm good. You can just tell me verbal.
Okay, so back to my story. So AJ, AJ's an amazing person, by the way. True story. So I did the giveaway for that Nerf blaster. I don't know why I'm so freaking blank right now. For Christmas, AJ, they did the ugly Christmas sweater contest, and AJ's the one that won. I thought someone else should have won the blaster based off of their sweater, but everyone voted for the kitty cat sweater he had, which was great. Percy's, the modded Percy's. But dude, AJ has such a freaking cool story, and what he's using it for mental health, mental awareness. He's with kids, like he's using it in his Nerf community with a bunch of kids, helping with mental awareness. And like it amazing. Once he told me his story, I was like, okay, that's why you want it. You know, I believe in a higher power, and I believe things happen for a reason. And it went for his cause, and I'm glad he has it. But just like I love the guy so much, and I love his story so much, I got a Strife X, and I modded it for him so it would hit under 120 for Maryland Mayhem. And like he said, everyone was tripping out, like, "Oh, how'd you get it under 120? How'd you get it under 120?" He's like, "That's BigLor. That's BigLor." But like I love, like I'm telling you, man, even though that cage is only a 41 millimeter or 41 millimeter, 40, I don't know. I think it's a 41 millimeter cage. Like I could do stuff with that.
Dang. See, now I can't make fun of you anymore because it's a sentimental thing. You got everybody all good. It's a nice memory for him. That's why he keeps building. He wants to spread the Lord goodness all over the planet.
And see, dude, that's why I do it. Like I could care less if like people know who I am. But at the same time, I want people to know who I am because of why I do it. You know, I do what I do not for popularity or anything like that. I do it to further the Nerf community. That's how much I love this community. Like I give blasters away all the time at Armageddon. There was this kid there that was admiring like the only thing he had was an extra long shot. He had just bought it, and the piston tube or the plunger tube cracked. He just barely got it. And I had my Band Blaster Strife X or my Band Blaster Strife, and then I had my modified Strife X that was hitting 200. And I go, here, use this one. Tossed it to him. He used it. He's like, man, I love this thing. I'm gonna keep it. And he's like, no, I can't do that. I can't. I go, not to brag. I go, but you're gonna be the only one with a 200 FPS Strife X. I go, keep it. I go, you have a charger for the battery, right? He's like, yeah. He's all right. It's yours, dude. Keep it. So I did it because that kid was new to the hobby, and I wanted to invest in him. I didn't do it for look what BigLor's doing. He's giving stuff away. It's all for the love of the hobby.
Yeah, and it's kind of, I know it's hard to let your stuff go, but then when you like hear stuff on the back end that happened with the stuff that you gave somebody, like you hear a cool story that happened, it's like I was part of that. And just I'm the same way. Like I'm not in it for I'm not trying to get on Out of Dart's store.
Yeah.
Like that's not why I do this. Like I do it because I like the blaster. I want to make some mods for it, and then if you can enjoy it, that's enough for me.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, look, this light's coming in.
You're trying to eat the sun. Stop doing that. Oh my God, we're gonna get flagged. Stop.
Let me fix this blind right here real quick. Okay.
Do you guys have any questions for us? We had a plan and now we're going all over the road. We both agreed that we weren't gonna keep a strict schedule or anything.
No, and we both agreed no strict schedule and no pee talk.
We were gonna talk about it a little bit, but we keep going away from it.
Yeah. Okay, so quick pee talk. If you trade your Strifex for a Lynx, nice. I want a Lynx, but at the same time, like it's just another Springer. You know, they're cool.
Springers are just Springers. Like I know people disagree with me, but like I just feel like we've hit the pinnacle of what a Springer can be. Like the long shot, for example, the original long shot, that freaking massive plunger. These freaking blaster wizards can make those things.
Yeah.
Like those no cap FPS games up north. Like that's insane that they do that with that stuff. And then everybody keeps revisiting. Oh well, here's another Springer, and here's another. I'm just like, come on, dude. Let's switch up a little bit. At least with a flywheeler,
Yeah.
different mag configurations. Like I love the backwards Nightingales. Like that's just sick because it just gives MP5 vibes. You can throw, and the other thing too is with the flywheeler, it just sounds nasty. I know like it gives away position, but it's just like you running up on somebody, you start mag dumping them with a dual cage monster. It's just like the strike
Especially
spear.
when you got the high-end neodymium magnet motors, dude. Those just the way they whistle.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so pee talk. If
It's huge, it's huge, and people keep stop making it short because it's. I don't want to say the C word, but that's what it looks. It's short and thick. I don't like it. Like, stop doing that. The piston pump, for the love of God.
Okay,
everybody wants to get rid of the stock immediately, and I'm like, why? Like, people beg for stocks, and y'all are just
exactly. So if I were to get a PP, like I don't know, my wife claims she's not going to give me another blaster, and I don't know if she did. She won't let me even go into my bedroom right now since my birthday's tomorrow. if she were, or someone happened to get me one, like I said, the first thing I'm gonna do is paint that shell. I got to do something different. It's long shot. I get it. I got to paint that shell. I got to do something different right away with it. Um, but other than that, like what else can you do but put it like the shrouds? There's like 30 different shrouds out there for them right now, and yeah, there's some out there that look great, but Mhm.
There's no reason to get another one.
I haven't
Like
seen.
that's the
I'll
best
take a
looking
look
one.
at it.
And they've probably had the X Shot AEB for probably 6 months. So he's had plenty of time to cook up the shroud. Everybody else is just slanging and banging with these shrouds. Look at my shroud. This one has M-lock. This has Picatinny all. I'm just like, come on.
Molrat, do you have the PP? Oh, see, Captain Shotgun's gonna put a longer one on his. Hey, Surge, there's a new PP shroud that came out during this podcast.
I don't doubt that. It's Friday. People are cooking. It's Friday.
And Surge is the one that made it.
Seriously?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Doesn't he have a job? How's he going with a shroud? Jeez.
Oh man, who knows? But you know what though? I will say this. If I do visit anyone in Texas, I don't know if I'm going to be able to this year because my father-in-law just moved to Texas. But me and Serge were talking. My father-in-law is probably like 20, 30 minutes away from Serge. How far are you away from Serge?
4 hours.
Man.
No, but I'd make the drive. It's not a problem.
No, see, my wife doesn't get it. Like, I love you, babe, wherever you're at. She was like, "You're really gonna drive 2.5 hours just to go shoot people with these stupid Nerf blasters?" And I was like, "You don't get it. You don't get it."
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But like
It
you
is
said,
fun.
it's like it's the desk pop, man. It's like you gotta come home and get the desk pop.
Probably 48 hours away. Jeez. Where do you live, Captain Shotgun? Alaska? But yeah, that's a whole nother deal. Mr. Mulred, I work Saturdays for the most part. I do want to come to another event. It's just it's more convenient for me to come home after work and just mod than take the whole day off and go
South Carolina.
with you guys. Okay. That's important.
Well, from me, probably.
Captain Shotgun, not California. Nobody wants to go there.
The only thing cool about California
Never go there.
is Armageddon, me,
Go.
and Ragnarok Oktoberfest.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Oh, David. So I met David at Armageddon, dude. That guy's super cool. See, that's what I like. So you haven't done anything with San Diego Nerf Club, David? I know they always got events going on. So that's what I like the most about like going to these events is meeting the new people. Like, so they had the foam stop tournament on a Saturday, and Archer was there. You know, Archer's a local Nerf celeb. She was there for the foam stop tournament. Yeah, and so was Blaster Barbie, among a few other, well-known Nerfers. And I thought I was going to get a chance to meet him on Armageddon, but I think Archer she took the opportunity, because she's from New York, I believe, or New Jersey. She took the opportunity to go to Disneyland, which you can't blame her, on Sunday, because I think she had to go back to get a flight back. But I would have loved, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that about your truck. But I didn't get an opportunity to play with those people. That's pretty much the good thing. Like King of Games, he did a really good job. King of Games organized everything, and I think Basic Nerf, him and Basic Nerf and Chris Cartea, they all did a really Blaster Barbie local to you. Nice. They did a real good job of putting on the whole event, and I want to someday host something at that level or help them host something. I think King of Games drove 27 hours straight through to get back home. Like he was that far away, came and did this because he used to live in California. Now he lives in the Pacific Northwest to do all this stuff. So mad props to him. But that's something I want to do.
I'm gonna start calling you Dirty Sanchez, Mr. Sanchez. That ain't right.
I bought a PP Impulse buy with Dustin money.
Because when I met him in Florida, we were talking for maybe like 45 minutes. I felt kind of bad because his kid was waiting on. But when you meet somebody, you can talk to a person about blaster things.
It's like you won't let go.
It's a very rare occasion. Did him dirty. Yep. You're completely right, Serge. Completely right.
Oh, David, dude, those guys. So Armageddon. Back to that, David. That Basic Nerf. And I didn't know Basic Nerf, like in like 2015, 16, like he was a huge Nerf tuber, and I didn't know this, but like he texted me on Instagram the very first year I went when they came back after COVID. He was like, "Hey, I'd really like you to come out here." And dude, he's like busy organizing everything, but he made time to say, "Oh, I'm glad you came." Shook my hand, and I hope you have fun today. And he kept in contact with me. I told him, I was like, "Yeah, I got a 2.5 hour drive back home. I usually make it home about 10, 11 o'clock at night, coming down, through LA and stuff like that to get back to my farmer town." And he just kind of kept in touch with me. And like David said, like those guys, they make you feel. And that's what I want to put out there. I want to make you feel welcome to the hobby, because there's people out there that don't make you feel like guys that are professionals. And I'm not going to call anybody out, but you know who you are. Where your stuff doesn't stink when we know it stinks. That don't make you feel so welcome.
Yeah. But yeah, both the groups here in Texas out, they're very welcoming. They're a great group of guys. I would like to go down south so I could wreck them, but I got to take time. I can't even take time to get with the local guys. So, but yeah, that's super important, and like a lot of clubs don't realize that. Like you need to be as inviting as possible because one day life things happen, people move away from the group, and it can't just die.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, and there's a guy I met last year, Daniel. I met him at Armageddon, and great guy. He just been through a terrible string of luck. Like he lost his home and stuff like that. And like I wish I could do more for him, but I try to keep in touch to keep that spark alive. He just had some a string of bad luck. Daniel, if you're listening, sorry, I'm not trying to put your business out there, but like I miss you, man. That's what I'm getting at. I'm not here to poke fun at anybody because it's definitely not what I'm doing. But it's just it's the new connections you meet through this, which makes it better.
Yeah. And then what was another thing we were going to talk about today? Oh, your aha moment.
So my aha moment. Okay, so
the bug moment where you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and then like dopamine's just coursing through your veins. You can't stop cutting plastic and making mistakes, burning your fingers, cutting your hands open with X-Acto knives.
Okay, so my aha moment was with the Springer. I will say that much.
I don't know you. Like we're done, guys. We're done. Ran in the stream. It was nice seeing you.
But that was before I knew better. That's when I knew better. The Flywheel Master Race. Xbox, he knows. I mean, he's constantly creating new flywheelers. I'm not saying anything Xbox, but tomorrow's my birthday.
Look, no one cares that you're getting older. Let's just move on. You said that like 20 times.
Okay, so
You're not going to get prettier tomorrow. I'm sorry to break it to you.
we don't hate on springers, Captain Shotgun, because we know they're accurate. We know they're. Hold on one second. Let me grab something real quick. All I got to say is Kunlun what or Quinlan what. You know, this,
I pretty much feel about the Quinlan the same way I feel about the piston pump.
exactly.
I'm over it. People need to calm down. Like,
we know you're a Springer guy, Captain Shotgun. We're not hating on you. We're just talking about the love of our stuff and hating you and everybody else. I'm just kidding.
Who in this hobby does not want a Pharaoh short dart conversion?
Exactly.
Mine's sitting in the bin waiting to be. And then I keep seeing the price of the short dart kit, and I'm like, yeah, I'll wait on that.
This was I got to open it back up because the seal is terrible. But this was I had.
Stop looking down the barrel. Oh my God.
Well, at one time.
Let's see if there's a dart jam in here, and then you accidentally hit the trigger and it's your nose.
Well, no, because at one time I had put a scar attachment on there. So
that's what it's gonna say on every one, people. I had a scar in here. It's lost. I'm searching for it.
No, I was looking for it one time, and I found it inside here, and I don't remember if I took it out or not. But so back to this. This was my aha moment. Like, it was my first mod that actually was not just throwing a spring in. It was where you actually have to cut a couple things out and get stuff just right inside here. And you have to, if you don't have it, let me release this sucker. I don't know if I got to. You have to, if you get one, you have to print this piece on here. This little extra. If you don't do it, it is going to sit there and wiggle around, and it's not going to be right. And you're going to get terrible misfeeds like crazy. So you need that. But that was my aha. I could go back to that moment when I finished it up, closed it up, pulled it back, locked it down, and shot it. That was the most satisfying feeling because it went flying across my house, and it was I could always go back to that moment for a moment of pleasure and you know.
Well, I stayed true the whole time. I didn't flip flop.
Mr. Sanchez said, the first time he meets me, I'm probably going to have a pirate patch. That's why I wear glasses. I don't even need them. This is for my own safety. Oh, nice.
This was mine. I got it, dude. So I got it when
oh, I love that sound. Oh.
$25. Oh yeah, baby. They were $25. They were trying to get rid of them. Amazon was like, we're tired of having these in the warehouses. And I didn't know that was going to be the end of them, or I probably would have bought a couple more.
I saw them at one time at $20, $25.
Probably 4 months later, people are reselling them for $100, $150 new in box. Yeah, I have one new in box, and I was gonna mod it, but I don't think I'm gonna touch it.
No, I would. And I would keep it.
So I'm probably gonna go back in that one. That was the first one that I put Michelle 2.0 motors in. My motor.
I agree. That is a great motor. It is great.
And they love 9.6 volt batteries.
Really?
Surprisingly, yeah. Even though they're a 2S motor. I put those. I think I have unfortunately, I have the worker serrated wheels in it because they were cheap from Out of Darts. And then I had to cut this guy right here out because I put a skeletonized 30 drum mag on the back of it. It was the Infinite mag. I found an Infinite mag because it has that blue shroud on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this doesn't go with the blaster at all. And I was like, but I want 30 rounds.
Yeah.
So then I took the blue shroud off and it's all skeletonized and stuff. It looks cool. But yeah, that was my first like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then I was gonna sell this. This was like my first like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get a decent amount of money because I spent $20 on the blaster. Michelle's cost $3 each. You know, I didn't put a cage on it. I just shaved it, and then I put a little light on it.
Oh, nice. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah. So it's actually I took the did I drill it out? I think I drilled out the cap and the fake flashlight, and then it has 3 plastic prongs in it, and I just Amazon and it just fits snug in there. I didn't have to do any gluing or anything.
Nice.
And I was like, oh my gosh moment. It has feeding problems because it wasn't designed to take anything other than that mag. And it's like, what do you do with it? This blaster's huge. Like, it needs to have a decent size. Actually, I haven't even tried to put the 50 on there. I don't even know if that would fit. Where's it? Let's do this. We're gonna do this live.
Let's do it.
We're gonna see if it's good.
Nice. Hey, that's pretty impressive, Captain Shotgun. I'm glad you got that because
Oh no, it won't go down all the way. The front's too big. It won't go down all the way.
Oh.
I could shave it some more, and it would fit. Oh my gosh, now it's stuck. There we go. But yeah, I weathered everything, and that was kind of like my aha mod moment, and that's what gave me the bug. I rewired the whole thing, put a nice little clicky switch in there. Oh my gosh! But yeah, that's my little baby. I'm probably not gonna get rid of that one. The first actual like legit one that I did was a Win Urso blaster, and I tried to do like some purple and light blue tiger camo on it. I bought the stencil for it and everything. It failed. It just overspray everywhere. And then I took it to Texas Community Battle, and one guy was like, "Is that stock?" And I was like, "Yeah." He just looked at me like, "You're not gonna have a good day right now." Guys there were 300 FPS blasters, and I'm running something that barely does 70. So that was pretty eye opening.
Hey, so I refuse to get rid of my Gen 1. I keep bringing it up. I refuse to get rid of the Gen 1. This thing is going to be great, and people are going to fear the Gen 1. I swear it.
You just need to stop doing all the rest of the stuff you're trying to do.
I'm gonna do that off camera. But I'm gonna make that thing great. And see, the hope was to put the solenoid in that and trip people out and say, yeah, it works best on semi-auto, because that was like the absolute crappiest thing about it was a semi-auto, and I wanted to trip people out with it. But I burnt up the board and I put it all, okay, I'm gonna rewire it. I'm gonna rapid strike, rewire it, and just make it full auto, and it's been sitting ever since.
Yeah, I really want to do the Vulcanator mod that I brought up last time. I really need to get on, but I need to get the dirty. I need to get that finished. It's crazy because I started development on that in February, and then like when I'm looking at like when I first started downloading files, and then to where I am now, I technically had it done at like the beginning of May.
That's actually quite impressive, though, for like.
Yeah, like my wife was about to kill me. As much time as I was spending CADing on that thing, and I was talking to Blaster too. I need to get a better laptop because like the CADing software is pushing, and it's web based because I use Onshape,
Okay.
And
What
like
what
I
did you use
I
again?
was I was using a blender. Um, I use Onshape, so it's web based, so it just uses a fraction of your computer's performance. Because the computer I'm doing it on now is from 2000 like 12 or something, so it's pretty old, and like it's trying to update the operating system. And it's like there's not enough space, and I was like, I know that, I realize that.
That's so I almost went and bought because I was trying to run. This is how crappy my laptop. Like my laptop is only about 2 years old, but I bought the cheapest. Bought and I didn't know. Like I'm a freaking
Bye,
smart
Mr.
dude.
Sanchez.
It's
Thanks for
like,
stopping by.
but it's like I cannot have two slicing softwares, two different slicing softwares on that laptop. If not, it goes super slow. It takes like 4 minutes to open up one of the slicers. And I know I need a better laptop. It's like a blue like HP, and it sucks because like I want to do CADing stuff. Like I want to just put myself in front, learn how to do it. Like it won't do updates because I have too many freaking STLs, and we all know STLs don't take that much space. I have thousands of STLs on there, and it's saying I don't have enough space for much anymore. So I had to go delete a bunch of junk.
Yeah, I was gonna make that suggestion. You need to go back and do from date modified and just go through and just start deleting stuff, because there's some stuff like you'll get lost in like things or printables or something, and
Oh
you'll just
yeah,
like, ooh, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that, and then you'll never touch it. It'll just be sitting there just collecting dust. And then you're like, why the I had like I
good
think
night,
I had like
Sanchez.
20 I had 20 Nerf scopes. I'm like, I'm buying dots. They're $10. I'm not
Yeah,
wasting filament printing a scope that's gonna do nothing.
you're gonna waste a spool of filament making this massive scope. So I do want you to develop me just like because I want a stupid massive scope that's like this freaking huge for the top of this thing. Like I want it to look like what are those things that you look at to look at the stars?
A telescope, Lore. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. He doesn't know what a telescope is.
I want you to develop a big scope for me. What's it called?
A
A
telescope.
telescope.
I'm gonna make it look like a telescope too. It's gonna have the peephole on the side. It's not gonna be direct down the middle.
I have the file to make the thing to give. But okay, so how come somebody has? Here's another one for you. How come somebody has not developed a Picatinny that goes across here yet? I've searched files and I have not seen that yet.
I just don't think people care enough for that blaster, to be honest with you.
But some people want it.
I know. No, I want the green one. And I can tell you how many times I've unholstered mine to tag somebody. Zero. I think I ran it in the game, but I never. That's a good question too. Do you run secondary, or primary
No, I run
when you're
secondaries.
playing,
I definitely run a
and
second.
you use them?
I use them 100%.
So is that one of yours? You use the outlaw?
Yeah, and see the outlaw. I actually just keep carrying it in my pocket. If I run out of ammo and I know I got a tag coming, I'll get it out real quick and I'm ready to go. Because this thing is surprisingly accurate for what it is.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. It's a good blaster. And
For
it's just not for everybody. Like I think part of the problem is you have to have decent sized hands to prime it one handed, and people. I think that's part of the problem is that it's not designed
Yeah,
for
the
everybody.
MK2. So
So
I like the MK2 as well. Well, I had the MK 2.1, and I loved it. The only reason why I got rid of it was the proprietary mags. That's the sidearm I actually used quite a bit at Armageddon the very first time. I had the holster I had to actually strap to my leg. I was pulling that sucker out, getting people with it because that sucker's freaking accurate too. The 2.1 is.
and I also think too, like the process of reloading a sidearm, like I think that's why people float to the Diana. If I'm running a sidearm, it's gonna be the Diana, like
Yeah.
period.
If I can
You know,
ever
you just
afford one, I'd get one
you
too.
pull it out, dude. They monkey mods
And
when they're US closed down.
I wish I would have. Okay, so it is Surge. Oh, Surge. By the way, um, the MK. I found another mag. I'm gonna send it to you with some Thrift Life stickers. By the way, so expect that here within the next couple of weeks. Everyone that I promised stickers to within the next couple of weeks, you're gonna get some stickers.
Hey, if you could send some Michelle 2.0s my way with stickers, that'd be great.
Why? When's your birthday?
It's not for a while, but it's fine. It's whenever you want it to be.
But okay, so I pull this thing out and I'll walk around with it for a full day just because I forget how freaking cool it is, just
Yeah.
blasting and how accurate it is. Like my kids, when I bust this out, my kids run. I love the fact that I have kids and one of them, she loves to be a moving target. My kid that has ADHD loves to be a moving target, and it does not faze her whatsoever if I hit her something with like 150 FPS.
Am I freezing for anybody else, or is it just David?
No,
Let me know.
you're freezing off and on with me too, but I mean, I still hear what you're saying.
We go. Here we go. Hold on. Let me see some. Let's get off. What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about sidearms. But yeah, the Diana.
Oh, yeah, you're right
Love
on
that
point.
thing. I need to get the. Oh my god.
How am I? Am I back
back?
last time, guys? Because I
What
think
about now?
I didn't realize that I was freezing like a buttload.
Well, now you're freezing for me. So now am I freezing? We're
No,
still
you're not.
working on this, guys.
Yeah, this is we're two broke dudes trying to do a podcast.
Yeah, we don't have the fancy software and all that stuff. We might have to.
We don't have like cool stores where we make cool blasters all the time up in the Pacific Northwest region. Xbox.
I don't see how Joe finds the time to do that because he still has his 9 to 5 and he does that too.
His wife probably has to be very patient. Very patient.
Yeah,
But at the same
my
time,
wife's not on the way.
him and his okay, so does your wife link phone with you or no?
Absolutely not.
See, Joe's wife is there flinging foam. I don't know if he's forcing her to do it or if she does it intentionally. And I'm just having fun with you, Joe. But she's always there with him, flinging foam, always. And I think that's what's cool about it. I think that's why he could do it.
Yeah, when I'm chasing the kids around the house, my wife says, "Get out of this room with that."
Yeah. My wife will pick one up. Like she'll pick up if I have a rival that's loaded and it's full auto. My wife terrorizes us. But anything, oh, she loves it. I can tell the way. Like when you guys play together, like when I play with you guys, like I can tell that she loves it because like the passion you guys have for it whenever you guys are together flinging foam. Like I see it. Like my wife, like I built her like a really cool Rebel blaster, the Rebel Strife. I built it for her. I even had like pink mags and everything like that. And she didn't want to touch it. But if you set like a Percy's in front of her, I mean, she's gonna go around the house terrorizing the crap out of every single one of us.
Dang.
And I tell her, I was like, "You love it. Why don't you come?" No, no, I'm not coming. I'm not coming. All right.
Well, it's kind of funny because my mom was very like she wouldn't let me get Nerf blasters and stuff when I was younger. So then when I started getting adult money, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy Nerf blasters. I'm gonna buy pellet guns. Like I don't care,
Yeah.
right? And now, like every time I bring something over for my dad to like test out and shoot, she does the same thing. And
Nice.
when I got my smiley done, I set up awesome. If you guys can find a 12-inch pizza pan at Goodwill, like snatch those things up because they're like, well, here they're $3. I don't know how much they are everywhere else.
California,
Um,
every 10 for a used one.
and then I had it set up in the backyard, and my dad, he was in the military, right? He misses it the first time, hits it the second time. My mom lines it up, hits it dead center, first shot. And I looked at my dad and I was like, "How are you still alive? Your wife's a killer."
All right, Captain Shotgun. We'll see you, man.
But my
Where's their
mom grew
meeting
up
at, Bacon? Who's going to a meeting?
meeting. Who's
Uh,
Bacon?
Screaming Bacon says, "Are you going to the meeting tomorrow?" And that's awesome, Joe, that your wife wants to shoot you. I'm sure that keeps the love alive too. Every once in a while, I'll mess with my wife and I'll have the knockout under my pillow, uh, and like wrong pillow. Oh, okay, no, you're good. I'll have the knockout under my pillow, and I'll be like, just in case someone breaks in. And she's like, "You're a freaking idiot."
You're gonna pop him. I'd probably scare him with my MA40 because I have the flashlight on it. So
Oh, no lie. Uh, all right, dude. We've been on for like almost a half hour and a half. You want to wrap it up?
I mean, that's fine.
Only because I want to mod stuff.
Okay, well, I got to get ready for work, so I can't. I wasted all my time here talking to you.
You shut up. We had a great time together. You know it.
No, we did. We did.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So probably 3 weeks from now, Dirty D and BigLor, Nerf Smiths Anonymous. Oh, by the way, yeah, we have a name. We're Nerf Smiths Anonymous. That's who we are.
Yeah, because we have a problem.
We do
We're trying
have
to
a problem, but it's a good problem.
See, this is the thing though. It's acting like you're getting help, but we're actually giving each other more ideas to feed
Yeah,
our addiction.
we're making it worse. Hey, by the way, how's that Maxim coming? How's that? The
Yeah, it's going great. Why you gotta bring up stuff, man? I just told you I got done like with my child over here, and you're over here. Oh, so when's my rail gonna get done? I'm more stressed out about the sling fire deal.
Oh, dude, I definitely want help with that sling fire. I want your name all over that too.
I want you to like that's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, and see, it's gonna say I'm gonna put an E. You know how like you have all these cars out there now that are electric, and they just have an E in front of them. I'm gonna put a little E. It's gonna say E Sling Fire. So I think that's gonna add a cool little touch to it.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. So, all right, everyone, have a good one. Joe, I'll see you in a couple months, or maybe I'll see you next time. But 3 weeks, guys, we want to try to do this every 3 weeks. It's nothing serious. We're just talking foam. We'd like to hear your guys' input. Dirty D and I, hopefully, I won't be. Uh, I'll be here on time, and I won't be as disorganized. And maybe we'll get some new equipment by then. Maybe I'll get the laptop that I want. Maybe you'll get everything you want, or maybe it's going to be a dumpster fire like this every time. Who knows?
We'll consult with professionals and then revisit this. That's what
Yes.
we're gonna do.
Blaster, get at us. Let us know what we're doing wrong.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody showing up and participating. This was great.
And just having a good time with us, chit chatting. So
Yeah.
that's it. Big Lord, Kern County Phone Flingers out, and Nerf Smith Anonymous. Dirty D out.
Bye, guys.